Since one of our followers suggested this topic, let's talk about the King Cobra. Imagine a creature that can reach the height of a standing child, with a stare that seems to pierce straight into your soul, and one that is feared even by other wild animals. This is the King Cobra, or Ophiophagus hana, one of the world's most dangerous venomous snakes. But wait, did you know that the word Ophiophagus comes from Greek and means snake eater? That's right, unlike many other cobras that feed on rats or birds, this king's favorite meal is other snakes, including venomous snakes such as vipers and even pythons. Let's talk about the science behind its venom. Although the King Cobra does not have the most potent venom per drop, that distinction is often associated with snakes such as the inland taipan. It has one particularly frightening advantage: the amount of venom it can deliver. With a single bite, a King Cobra can potentially inject several milliliters of venom. In a severe envenomation, that amount can be enough to cause life-threatening effects in a large human, and historically, its venom has been reported to be capable of killing large animals such as elephants. Its venom contains neurotoxins and other toxins that can affect the nervous and cardiovascular systems. Once inside the human body, the venom can interfere with signals between the nervous system and muscles, causing the body's functions to progressively break down. How quickly can the effects be felt? Symptoms can begin within minutes to several hours, depending on factors such as the amount of venom injected and the location of the bite. Here are some of the major effects on humans. Severe pain and swelling around the bite wound. Blurred vision, dizziness, and difficulty speaking. Muscle weakness that can progress to paralysis. And most dangerously, respiratory failure, when the muscles needed for breathing can no longer function properly. Without appropriate medical treatment, severe envenomation can become fatal. The outcome depends on factors such as the amount of venom injected, the location of the bite, and how quickly medical treatment is received. If the unexpected happens in the wilderness, remember these important steps. Stay calm. Avoid unnecessary movement, because activity can increase circulation and potentially speed the spread of venom. Do not cut, suck, or apply a tourniquet to the wound. These methods can cause additional injury and may make the situation worse. Move the victim away from the snake and keep them as still as possible. Immobilize the bitten limb if possible and avoid unnecessary movement. Get the victim to the nearest hospital as quickly as possible. Antivenom may be required for serious envenomation, and treatment should be provided by medical professionals. But how exactly is antivenom made? Antivenom, or antivenom, is not simply made in a laboratory using synthetic chemicals. Instead, it is produced using antibodies generated by animals. Here is how the process works. 1. Collecting the venom. Milking. Experts collect venom from specific venomous snakes, such as king cobras, vipers, and other species. This process is known as milking, where venom is carefully collected from the snake's fangs into a specialized container. 2. Injecting the venom into animals. Immunization. The collected venom is processed and administered in carefully controlled, very small doses to large animals, most commonly horses, although other animals may also be used. These animals have strong immune systems. When exposed to carefully controlled amounts of venom, their immune systems respond by producing natural antibodies that can recognize and neutralize the venom's toxins. 3. Collecting blood and purification. Once the animal has produced sufficient antibodies, blood is collected under controlled medical and veterinary procedures. The plasma, the liquid portion of blood containing antibodies, is separated from the blood cells. The plasma then undergoes extensive purification and processing to remove unwanted proteins and obtain antibody preparations that can be used as antivenom. 4. Producing the final antivenom. The finished antivenom may be prepared as a liquid formulation that requires controlled refrigeration, or it may be freeze-dried, also known as lyophilized, to improve its stability during storage. Before administration, the appropriate preparation is reconstituted according to medical guidelines. Because of this complex process, producing antivenom takes time, expertise, and significant resources. This is one reason why access to antivenom can be limited in some parts of the world. In the end, the King Cobra is not a monster that should simply be hunted down. It is an important part of nature. As a predator, it plays a role in maintaining ecological balance. Its presence is a reminder that our forests are alive and connected through complex natural systems. Remember, Its venom is not a weapon designed to attack humans. It is primarily a tool for hunting prey and defending itself. So the next time we enter its territory, remember one simple rule of the wild. Keep your distance, respect its space, and let the true ruler of the forest remain where it belongs. So, Realidad viewers, did you enjoy this kind of topic? Don't forget to follow, like, and leave a comment telling us what you want us to talk about next. Thank you.